With regard to the mercy rule, in past years, we stated that the gold division did not have a mercy rule. Well, we no longer have a gold tiered division during the regular season. You are all basically not tiered. However, your schedule will be tiered. So, what does that mean? After 3 weeks, you'll basically be playing teams of the same caliber that you demonstrated to be playing in for the remainder of the regular season without being tiered into some standings bracket. The standings will look the same. They may not look the same by record or by points scored, but we're looking at that and we're scheduling you from week 4 through week 9, so the final 5 weeks of the regular season, to be able to play teams of your caliber so that when the playoffs do arrive, we actually tier you into a formidable tier or a tier that will be of the same caliber or ilk as your team. Now, with regard going back to the mercy rule, the mercy rule applies to all teams now during the regular season. However, during the postseason, there is no mercy rule per any tier. That means a team can score 150 points in the playoffs if they so choose. And it is what it is. It's playoffs. So it's time to wear your big boy pants in the playoffs. Outside of that, that's basically it. There are no regulations to mercy rule as far as gold or the top standard team because there are none in the regular season. That means all teams must play by the mercy rule. Please study up on the mercy rule as it gives or allows the team that's getting thumped the ability to choose or dictate terms of that final allowance of minutes. Now, some teams might choose to say, okay, we want to play defense on the goal line for the rest of the game. Or they might say, well, we want to do some goal line defense, so run some goal line plays against us, and we want to practice that. That means the team that's getting beat dictates that term. Or the team that's getting beat might say, we want to run goal line offense against you. Out of sportsmanship and class, you should, as the team that has just destroyed the other team, acquiesce and say, okay, we will do that. That is class and that is sportsmanship and that is what we actually expect out of you. However, we have seen teams that want to just keep playing. They don't care what the score is. If that's what their choice is, then that's what their choice is. The only choice that you do not have is to quit. So if you're the team that's, let's say, getting beat by 40 points, and for whatever reason you are having a bad day and your kids are having a bad day, you don't say, well, at the beginning of the fourth quarter, we quit. We don't want any more to do with this. Because what you're doing is you're ripping the other team off of a fourth quarter or an amount of time to play. And so while it might be, rather advantageous for you to walk away, it is of disadvantage to the other group who does not deserve to have a portion of their day or their game taken from them. So you do not have the right to do that. If you do that, the league will be contacting you to discuss that situation.